Hey guys, Westy on the mic here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Elite multiplayer match. This is a fun one, as always. We have a solid four-player card matched up with Yerma, Sick Nick, and Smu. Four very solid opponents that have been going at this for a while. Smu probably has the most games played of anyone in all of this multiplayer season, so you know he knows what he's doing right now. And we have Owlwood 8 to start. Going into that 3 crosswind, I used the skip ride to try to get it a little bit closer towards the island. Didn't get it super close and ended up just laying up. Looks like everyone's going to take a birdie except for Yerma, who seemed to have gotten a little more aggressive on the drive and ended up leaking into the water. And here we go, Owlwood hole 1. This one's almost always a glide roll ride for me. And it looks like it is for everyone except for Yerma going aggressive again. And I think he leaked out of bounds again. So he's going to take his par, and he's now going to be 2 strokes behind the card. Looked like it was a tricky enough layout that he should have chances to make it up, especially with the Northern Lights finish. We'll see if he can hang tight and be able to claw his way back in it. All right, 2 wind to the right. I like to use the roller if possible here. The wind scared me a little bit, and I put a little too much angle on it. At this point, I'm just hoping it stays in bounce. And now that it does, I'm like, what's my angle going to be in towards the basket? If possible, I like to go to the right and avoid going over this OB, but I just don't really know how close I can get like that. So sorry for the slow play, but I'm trying to figure out what my options are. I know there is a window here, and I know that the PD slices through here pretty well. So I'm putting some touch on it, and I hope I hit my window, and thankfully I do. So I land safe, and I'm going to take my birdie. Looks like Yerma did as well, and then both Smu looks like might have leaked out of bounds once, and Sick Nick might have had a little bit too far of a throw in. They both ended up taking the par. Here we go. We have Windswept Fields hole 8. This one is not one of my favorites. Because of the wind, I end up doing my secondary play. Normally I'll do my Accurate Roll Explorer on backhand. This time I go with my musket on forehand. And I did not put enough touch on this. I thought it was low enough. However, it hurt. Tough to have a 4-player card and take a solo lead and then blow it just like that. We all feel the pain. And sorry, I had to move my brightness up a little bit. And it looks like Smu did also take the par. So kind of some weird misses from the card. I attribute some of this to some tricky wins and then players just trying to get aggressive. My newest play on this hole is to go with a mid and keep it low and then just hyzer it quite a bit. I didn't hyzer it nearly enough. It went more straight than a strong hyzer like I was hoping. So similar distance to my last throw in. Let's hope I can sneak this one in, put a little less juice on it, and I made it, as did the rest of the card. So through 5, we have 2 of us at 4 under and 2 of us at 3 under, and I guarantee you there's some more movement yet to come. All right, I'm actually going to give this a bit of an ace run using my Light Glide Rive. I was just kind of working on this hole to try to nail down an albatross line earlier this week anyway, and since I worked on that recently, I figured, hey, why not give it a shot? That's what I did. It looks like Yerma got very close as well. Came in at about the right height. And he is, we're both still taking our eagles, even though we ran the aggressive play. So, Northern Lights, I believe, to finish. Let's see how we can do here. All right, hole 7. This is a tricky wind, attempting to be somewhat aggressive. I'm just going to use my Light Glide Rive so I don't skip into the river. At least that's my hope. And yep, land down here in a pretty good spot. The wind is such that maybe I could try to flex it really hard and get up to that far bank, but I'm just laying up to the center island. I normally forehand over here because there's lots of space to throw to. Looks like Smu might have gone OB, and it looks like Yerma might have made it across on those second shots, so we'll see what happens. And it looks like Smu was safe, and it looks like, let's see what Yerma does on his approach. Looks like he didn't have that great of a shot at it. I had to putt around this tree, but really no issues. And the score remains the same, 7-7, 6-6. So we'll see if Smu and Yerma have a chance to catch up. All right, fairly simple hole, fairly easy wind. All I got to do is clear that branch, and generally I'm safe here. So I'm I'm going to claim CTP on this hole, but I think we're all probably going to take our birdie unless Yerma's a little bit cut off, but I'm thinking he finds a way. Yep, looks like we're all in for our birdie. And we'll see what hole 9 has to offer us. I believe it is the dreaded Northern Lights 3. So I have a pretty standard play here that I do now, although I wouldn't recommend it in 3 wins like this. I like to use the Turn Glide Rive and let it just kind of, float its way over here. At this point, I'm just thinking, connect with something, please hit something, please hit something, and I cleared everything. So very often you end up, clipping something, and then you have a fairly easy or short approach for your birdie, and sometimes you get up there for your eagle as well. And, being here for the par throw-in is not that bad of a look anyway. It looks like Sick Nick ended up taking his par. Looks like Sma had a, crazy drive, but ended up getting up there, and hey, a birdie's a birdie. And Yerma, wow, it looked like UNLB as well, but might have gotten saved by the bridge. And we are all going to be in here, and I believe we're all going to tie. So kind of a crazy match. Fun that no one has to lose ELO. I wouldn't have minded gaining ELO, but it is what it is. So congrats to these guys on a good match. Let's check out Sick Nick's bag first. He's got this 2022 Halloween Open Glide Skip Rive, one of the first custom Glide Skip Rives I think that existed. He's got the Glide Fade Ballista Pro. That's unique. He's got the Iki Roll Rive. He's a river guy. And then, pretty basic throwback bag from Sick Nick. Here we go with Yerma's. He always has a fun collection. Has the Fish River. He's got the Latitude 64 Felon. That's unique. Then he has the Top 25 Musket, Global Musket. He has the pink Light Glide Rive from a Christmas event win, I believe. And then he has 2 Graces, the Accurate Glide and the Accurate Skip, both Kristen Tatar versions. And then he goes double fuse in his mids, and he does not bag a putter. Checking out Smuz, his is one of my favorite bags to check. He has so many cool season pass rewards. He has 2 Sapphires there and 4 Rives, including this one I just circled. That's my favorite season pass reward stamp that I think you can get. It's the AGPD stamp from the Beast, the European Open a few years ago. So very fun. And then he has the Forestall Accurate Windbreak Fuse. Has the Claymore that I bag. No glide mid, interesting. And then he goes Windbreak Putter with the Hope as well. So very fun, very, very fun bag from him. And congrats to these guys. Thank you for watching.